Hello YouTube, Trevor here, back again after some production issues and Inspirato issues. I'm back again on YouTube. Got a trailer here for the Rings of Power. Hot garbage that it's gonna be. We're gonna watch it. Kind of gonna be pausing, giving some of my thoughts. I don't really have high hopes for this. It's kind of disappointing that they would base it upon his work instead of adapting his long thought out lore, like his the work that wasn't even supposed to be published, the work that he just made for himself to build the world, so he thought it out. But no, here we go. We're gonna get Amazon's take, their own spin on Lord of the Rings, and I'm probably gonna be pausing it often. So I haven't really made a video like this yet with the reaction stuff, but I figured this is an appropriate time to come back to this garbage, and I'll be covering all this bullshit. So here we go.
And the world was so young. There had not yet been a sunrise. But even then, there was.
So right there, I gotta pause it. And there's a little bit here that I do like, giving reference to the trees of Valinor. And the visual image, it's washed out on the screen. I know it's terrible. I'm sorry, but it's the one cool shot, maybe two, one of two cool shots I like in this trailer. Anyway, that's gonna be it. Here we go.
Elves have forests to protect. Dwarfs their mines. Men their fields of grain. But we Harfoots have each other. We're safe.
Alright, so right there, what exactly is this telling us? What is it setting up? Like, what are the hobbits even doing there? They look like shit, too. Like, I get it, proto-hobbits, or whatever, the early hobbits is what they're saying, but, nothing of them, what they're showing, makes me think of hobbits. Like, and if you know anything about the story that this story is going to be taking place in, there are no hobbits. Not part of the story. So already, but again, what is this trailer telling us about these characters or these races that are all separated? I mean, it's just really not something, I don't know. Anyway, let's go on. All separated, just protecting themselves. It's a great message. Oh, Jesus. And the swords. What the fuck?
The enemy is still out there.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Oh, too far. God damn it. Oh, shit. God damn it. Oh. Boomering it up. Here we go.
What I have seen.
Let's go back a little bit. Wasn't that far. Put up your sword. What's with the hilts on these swords? It looks so impractical. I don't know much about swords and such, but this just looks dumb. It looks goofy.
You have fought long enough, Galadriel.
What the fuck is that? What is that? What? It just doesn't make any sense. You got the hilt of the sword is nearly the same length as the freaking sword itself. I don't know. I'd like to see it in motion. I'd like to see how they wield it. If there's some advantage to having it that way, maybe Shadiversity might be able to shed some light on it. Love that channel. Guys, check out Shadiversity. It's the best.
Put up your sword.
He'll call it hot garbage, I'm sure.
The enemy is still out there. The question now is where?
So there was a quick scene of them walking through the snow. Reminds me of Ted Nasmith's imagery, where he's depicting the elves crossing over from Barrowland, through the pass of Barrowland in the snow. I forget exactly what it's called, but okay, maybe second shot I kind of liked. I'm gonna give it that. Super quick, super fleeting.
Over.
You have not seen what I have seen.
I have seen my share.
You have not seen.
What the fuck is this dialogue between them two? You haven't seen what I seen. No, I seen it. No, you didn't see it. I saw it. Well, I saw more. Like, what is this? That's really fucking in depth. Like, just trying to one up each other. Like, that's your thing. That's how you convey drama. Now this shot, I'm trying to understand. From what I can tell here, that looks like it's the surface of water. So maybe this is the fall of Barrowland. Maybe in a flashback scene we'll actually get to see it. I gotta admit that's something I would like to see, but I'm sure it's gonna be fucking garbage. Anyway, again, what am I seeing? Like, it's hard to make sense what they're presenting to us. What the story is, what the stakes are, what exactly is happening, who is responsible for. We're just supposed to infer, or I guess it's for the people who do know, or maybe if you've seen the old movies, or actually this is a prequel, so, but they are old movies. Anyway, let's go on.
What I have seen.
Darkness will march over the face of the earth.
That wasn't bad. The tree, that silhouette, that single frame. Again, it's like a couple of moments where I can go, okay, that kind of reminds me of what I would imagine being the world of Middle Earth, but overall, the costumes look like shit. Let's keep going.
Not just of our people, but all peoples.
Fucking, who the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? They're probably gonna call him Gandalf, or maybe by another name. It probably won't exactly be Gandalf, another wizard, or maybe it is Gandalf, just called by one of his many other names that he goes by. Again, not appearing in this story. Again, I'm sure that they're gonna be fucking butchering it. As far as his character, I heard like he's not even going to be able to speak. He's gonna speak with like bugs and shit. It's just lacking of any imagination. Contrived shit. Injecting hobbits and Gandalf into this story. Like, the Second Age is a story of elves and men. Like, it...
I'm sorry.
Oh, wait. Kind of like... There we go. That's the third shot, maybe. Seeing Khazad-dûm in, like... in all its glory. I kind of like that.
The past is dead. We either move forward or we die with it.
That fucking bullshit. The past is dead. Either move forward or die with it. What the fuck is this? Anybody remember The Last Jedi? The same sort of fucking dialogue? Garbage shit? Ah, God, I hate it. This whole idea of, like, abandoning your past, it makes no fucking sense. We learn from our past. It's not to be forgotten. It's not to be killed. These fucking idiots, man. I swear to God. And then this shit right here. It looks like some fucking CW bullshit. Like, did they all get their costumes from fucking Party City and shit? Like, the sets look like shit. The costumes look like shit. It's like, what, 40 people? 50 people in this shot? It just looks like fucking cheap-ass shit. I thought this was going to be a high-budget, movie-quality production. And they spent that much on it. Fucking shit.
This could be the beginning of a new era.
And then more generic dialogue. Fucking garbage. And then CG that, again, doesn't look like it makes sense. Like, is that creature going for him? Because it doesn't look like they're lined up to me. It looks like he's going that way and he's coming this way. Like, are they trying to go for each other? The animators even make an effort to make it look like the warg was, or if that's a warg, was trying to eat the elf? I guess that's an elf. It's an elf. Now, I've heard a couple of people saying that maybe isn't a wizard. It's possibly Sauron. They're using the eye, fire, make it look like an eye. I don't think so. I think it's more likely that it's a wizard. They're not that clever. The white guy that we saw before, he's gonna be Sauron anyway. Prosthetics look like shit. Look like they're wearing fucking flippers. Like, it's ridiculous. And this is the other thing too. It's like, how are them hobbits? Every time we've seen hobbits, we've, not some muddy hole in the ground. Hobbit hole means comfort, Like, it's like they didn't know what hobbits... this dingy, dirty, twig-filled garbage that we're getting doesn't say hobbit to me. Very little hope for this. We'll see. Big fan of Tolkien's work. They're calling it based upon Tolkien. And like that's just it. If they had, they're inventing their own characters and putting them into the world of Middle-earth. Well, if you were going to do that, then don't have it anything to do with established characters in Middle-earth. Because you're meddling with the lore that is established and well thought out, and that people are very familiar with, and like diehard fans are very familiar with. And if you're gonna adapt it and put these characters that we all know, Galadriel, Elrond, Celebrimbor, all these characters that we would like to see brought to life, and then inject it with all this other bullshit, contrivances, diversity, feminist fucking bullshit. It's just, it goes against everything that they should be doing, everything that represents Tolkien. Like, his mythology is just that, so well thought out that all you would have to do is adapt just a small portion of it, elaborate on it if you wish, then you have your opportunity for your diversity and all that stuff. But to condense a whole age, thousands of years, into this smaller storyline, and then, have all these events going on really in rapid succession, like, the whole thing with the fall of Numenor and all that, the story needs time to develop, and I know what we're gonna get. I mean, we haven't seen it yet, but I can tell you that with this trailer, I'm sure what it's gonna be. The stuff that we want to see, we won't. And we'll see a bunch of hobbits and shit. And they'll be focusing on the shit that no one gives a shit about. I don't know. I have very little hope. I think it's going to be fucking terrible. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, thank you for watching. And hopefully you'll see more of me soon. See you guys.